welcome back to the channel. I'm Dr. Lexi, a functional medicine pharmacist and brain health specialist. And today I want to talk to you about leaky brain. More and more people these days are realizing the importance of brain health and the growing concern of leaky brain. And just like leaky gut, your brain can become leaky as well. So let's dive into what exactly leaky brain is. So today what we're going to go over is what in the world leaky brain is, the connection to inflammation, how to know if you have leaky brain, and briefly dip our feet into how to go about fixing or preventing leaky brain. So leaky brain is when the barrier that surrounds your brain becomes leaky. Now this barrier is called the blood-brain barrier, and it's supposed to be able to let in certain nutrients and things like that, but keep other things out. However, it can also become damaged, just like your gut lining, and it can end up allowing things that aren't supposed to be getting through into your brain. Kind of scary, isn't it? And some of the common symptoms of leaky brain include things like brain fog, concentration issues, headaches, ADHD, and even depression and anxiety, not to mention dementia and Alzheimer's. Oh, and then there's that one that nobody has called fatigue. And leaky brain syndrome is influenced by things like your diet, stress, and environmental toxins. Now, one of the biggest key players in leaky brain is chronic inflammation. The inflammatory response is actually extremely vital to our existence. We would have died a long time ago if we did not have the inflammatory response. It's how we take care of things like bugs and if we cut our finger. However, the problem is when the immune system sees something as a threat that either really isn't a threat or that threat never goes away. And so the inflammatory response just keeps going and going and going. And then the body has no time for repair. It's like waging war, but never having the time to build the infrastructure back of the city. So over time, this chronic inflammation can weaken the blood-brain barrier and cause it to become leaky. And then that inflammation gets into your brain and creates neuroinflammation. Now, how to know if you have leaky brain? So first and foremost, I would go by if you have any of the symptoms I listed earlier, I would suspect leaky brain, but please know there are tests that can be done to really identify whether or not you have leaky brain. However, also be aware that those same tests don't tell you why you have leaky brain. So I would definitely suggest finding a functional medicine practitioner, whether it's me or someone else, that can help you identify leaky brain and any individual root causes of your leaky brain. That way you can also begin to create a personalized treatment plan that will help you overcome your leaky brain. Then you'll be able to have them as support and for ongoing monitoring to make sure that it doesn't become an issue again. Now, some quick tips on how to begin preventing or even reversing leaky brain if you already have it. Number one would absolutely be to use food as medicine. Aim for an anti-inflammatory diet that will help lower that inflammation, allow the blood-brain barrier to heal, and seal your leaky brain. Stress management and creating stress resilience is also a really big factor. Sleep too, and regular exercise, and honestly just mindful living, whether it's being mindful of what you're eating, how you're eating it, or who you're with, and enjoying the moment. Hydration and toxin reduction are also really important for leaky brain, and something that's commonly overlooked is community and connection. Now I go into each of these a little more in depth on the blog, so I'll link that below, but I address all of these issues inside my Oakley method, and I'm able to help tailor each of those to an individual's needs. So today we talked about what leaky brain was, how to know if you have leaky brain, and then what to start doing about it. Again, if you want to read more detail, I'll link the blog below. But I hope this was helpful, and I just want to remind you that brain health is a lifelong journey and that every small step counts. I've got all my contact info below. If you'd like further information or for consultations, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Feel free to follow me elsewhere, and I'll see you next time.